In my last relationship, I remember this point where my ex, she worked nights, and she usually would get home at a certain time. And one night she came home super late. I just asked her, like, hey, what was up and everything. And she just wanted to go to bed and not talk about it. And I remember, in that moment, threatening to leave because I didn't want to be with somebody that wouldn't communicate with me. And it was kind of suspicious that she'd stay out late at the dorm and didn't really want to talk about where she was. But she cried and begged me to stay. And so I stayed. And then lo and behold, about a year and a couple months after that, she's cheating on me and then, of course, breaking up with me. And this is after like her working night shift and me like cooking dinner for her kids and like reading them bedtime stories at night and doing all this kind of stuff. But I moved out. And I remember being in my parents' basement, because right before that I got divorced and had to sell my house and everything. So I had to move back in my parents' basement. And I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about getting her back because I'm dumb at the moment. I didn't realize that it was a lost cause, as I should have. But I'm thinking to myself, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna better myself? Because clearly I wasn't enough for this girl, and I need to level up right now. So what is it that I'm gonna do? And I thought about getting back into crime scene cleanup because I had a successful business for a long time doing that. But that wasn't my thing. And I thought about maybe opening up a jiu-jitsu gym at some point, or at least gearing up for that, because I was training a lot at the time. And well, I still do train a lot. But what I didn't know at the time was that I was about to embark on a 1.5-year journey, just going on date after date after date. I studied all this dating advice, a lot, particularly on how to get my ex back, okay? And I actually did get her back for a while. But of course, it went bad again. And I went out into the dating world. I just went on so many dates. I was putting all this together in my late 30s. So, at first I sucked because I didn't have a childhood of success with the opposite sex. I didn't have that dating experience in my young 20s and whatnot. But what I didn't realize at the time was that this journey that I was about to go on was the catalyst for me eventually turning around, like having a lot of success in the dating world, meeting my wife, and then turning around and helping other guys with this same issue. Not everybody's meant to be a dating coach per se, but I do think that breakups are this opportunity, to figure out more of who we are. It's a kick in the ass to go out there and figure out more of who we are. So I've been doing this over the last 4 years, and I even got to work with Elliot Hulse in Miami for a while, and that was really cool. Built my TikTok following up to over 50K, and I've got a lot of thank you messages from people saying, hey, you helped me do X, Y, and Z, and you're helping to change my life. And I love that. So if you're going through a breakup right now and it seems really hard, just understand this is just a little window of your life and things are about to change for you. But also use it to your advantage and level up.